Oh Lord. Whew. Hey everybody. I don't know why I got two forks. Hey everybody, happy Sunday to you. I'm gonna join you for dinner here tonight. It's a little late, but I got today rice and gravy, a corn on the cob, some chicken drummies, and some broccoli for my dinner today. Couldn't decide. Y'all been dragging all day. I really couldn't decide what I wanted to eat for dinner. And so what I did was, I had told my daughter I was going to go up to Chili's and get me a steak, but I was just too lazy to even get out and do that. So I put on my pajamas and politely went in the kitchen. And these darn things were frozen, but luckily they small and don't take but a minute to unthaw in water, and I put them in the oven. But anyway, let me say my prayer. Thank you, Jesus, for this food I'm about to receive, for nourishment of our body in Christ's name, amen. And y'all, for the drink, I got one of those leftovers. I was drinking on the ice drink a couple of days ago. Now I put the other half in the refrigerator. This is a strawberry kiwi. One of those sparkling ice drinks. It's kind of flat now, but I'm going to drink it anyway. Yeah, y'all know I got my Franks. And I had this gravy. I cooked some rice fresh, but I had this gravy from something else. I said I'm going to save it. It's a good thing I did. I had just enough. I got enough probably for another serving of it if I need it. Cook me some rice. So what y'all having for dinner today? Good to eat. Look at that rice, y'all. Look at that steam. It's good. Ooh, that's good. Broccoli, y'all, broccoli. This is my favorite. So, the wedding was yesterday, and my sister seemed like she was really happy, and the poor little fella, he was crying when she was coming down the aisle. I said, oh, Lord. And I told him I know he really loved her, and I was happy that he was there, and he made her happy, so that was all that was important to me. I'm happy to see her happy, and we as a family embracing, you know. But anyway, y'all done got so I really like Old Bay on my corn. So I just got some Old Bay and some pepper on this corn. I'm probably gonna eat another ear of that. This food is hot because it just got done. I let this broccoli boil longer than I should have, and it was sitting there in that water, so it kept cooking. And I don't know what y'all, my oven on my stove top get hot, so it keeps whatever hot. Y'all was watching an episode of the Brady Bunch today, and it was an episode when they were doing the phone, so they got the second line. They never said what the phone bill was, but apparently the phone bill was real high, right? And so Alice had went to Sam the butcher's, and he had a payphone, so she had the bright idea to tell Mr. Brady about the payphone. So they got a payphone in the house, and I got to thinking to myself, man, I don't ever see a payphone anymore. I remember when I was a little girl, you would see payphones out at every gas station. There would be a phone booth outside the outside in the gas station. I'm like, I wonder if my daughter even remember payphones. These kids are never gonna probably even know what a payphone looked like. I remember we were stationed in England. I was suing them with those red telephone booths that they had over there. Do y'all remember payphone? Okay, I tell you, I'm gonna put some stuff in the end from the wedding. It's just a little snippet. I couldn't really do the reception because they was playing a lot of music. So, the whole time. But anyway. My brother and I were talking, and he had said to me that one of my siblings didn't come to the wedding, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Well, a few years back, got a piece of bone for some reason. A few years back, they're the two youngest. Him and my younger sister got into it. And so, they were back and forth on Facebook. And I told them to take that mess down. You don't air this mess out. You don't, your family business and stuff. You don't do that on social media. You know, if y'all don't want to talk to each other, just don't say anything. But don't do this on social media. Because at the end of the day, that's your sister. And I told her the same thing. Well, he felt some kind of way about me saying that to him, so he blocked me right on his Facebook, which ain't no big deal to me. And my brother said to me, my oldest brother said yesterday, I told him I wasn't taking nobody's side, but that's just not the place for you to do that on Facebook. And I would tell anybody that, even if they wasn't my family members, get your mess, keep your business off of social media like that. That's not a place for that. So, my brother said, see, you get too invested. You just get too invested. This is my oldest brother fussing at me right yesterday. I told him I didn't care what he had to say either. He said, I just mind my own business. But I tell you what, and I thought about it last night. I said, you know what? If I had to do it all over again, I would still do the same thing. Because you can't say you love somebody and you want to see them do well and do right by each other. And I don't see, to me, and don't get me wrong, I don't always get along with all my siblings. I just keep my mouth shut now. But I don't have, you know, if you can't do nothing else, and you know don't always get along, but if you're in a family, you need to encourage your family. You need to speak life into them. You need to speak life over them. And if you see them doing something wrong, yeah, they can continue to do it wrong, but you need to tell them, man, you need to stop that. You know, that's not good. You ain't got to keep preaching to them. I think one time is enough. But if you love them, you're going to look out for them, and you're going to want what's best for them. So he said, okay, little sister, all right, she's the best little sister, whatever. Because he saw I wouldn't shut up. Which is funny. But anyway, like I said, the wedding was nice, and she seemed really happy, so I'm happy for her. Really happy for her. I was talking to my aunt, who is my father's sister. She's the oldest in the family. She's our eldest on our father's side. I was talking to her today about marriage. And she was asking me if my oldest brother would ever get married. And I'm like, I don't know, but I hope he does. He's a hard worker, a good provider. I know he'll provide for his wife. But I don't know if he wants to. He travels all the time. And I said yesterday, I was telling her I don't know if I will or not. You know, when you go to Wendy's, you be thinking, well, maybe I'll do this. But then after you get out, you be like, oh no. You know, relationships will work. Mm. You gotta find somebody that really wants to put in the work. Because every day's not gonna be howdy howdy. And good, you know, just a barrel laugh. So you gotta be prepared to stick and stay. Even if they're going to get tough. And at this stage in life, look, I don't know. But people, I don't know if they into commitments either nowadays either. So I don't know. It's not hard for me to be celibate at all. But I don't have a problem with it. But when you're dating, you have to be very selective about how you date when you are. And a lot of times men, so they can deal with it on the front end, they have too much stuff accessible to them now. Men and women, it's no different. You know, and when you tell them on the front end, a lot of them not real easy about it because they got people throwing themselves out. I'm like, child, no. My aunt and I were talking earlier about, you know, it's so ironic because my coworker and I had this. She said she can hardly find slips anymore. And you know, we grew up wearing slips. I still wear slips. I don't wear them all the time, but I still wear them. I know men probably saying, what? But how the young girls don't really wear slips. You know, the younger generation. Whew, that was really good. I thought I was going to be able to eat another piece of corn, but it don't look like I am because I'm getting full. Yeah, I remember when you were growing up, I don't know if it was like that. When y'all was coming up, but we couldn't ever drink our meal after the meal. We couldn't ever drink our drink until after we ate our food. And now I drink it whenever I want to. My brother and I were talking because we traveled, especially when it was just me and my dad and him. You know, he we would stop at the little stations and stuff. He always had food with him, for us to eat. You know, we always had something to eat on the road. But he would prepare something, and so he would never let us buy anything in the stores when we stopped. So my daughter was coming up, and I always took food. When you're a parent, you always take food. I would always let her buy something in the little store. And I would always buy something. And my brother and I said the same thing. He said, I just buy something because I can now. Because we couldn't when we were kids. You know. And when I went to Atlanta this time with him last weekend, and this was the first time I went in a store and didn't pick something up. And I kind of got tickled about it. I said, because I had stuff with me, but I didn't pick anything up. Because normally I just find something. It's like I have drinks and snacks and everything in the car with me. But it's just like I look around the store just looking for something to buy. Is that something you all, what kind of childhood memories you have that's something you couldn't do as a kid and now that you're an adult, you just do it now because you can? Anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep on jibber jabbering. Like I said, I'll drop a little snippets from the wedding at the end of the video. I want you all to know I love you. God loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And y'all have a good, restful, and peaceful night. And I will see y'all tomorrow for the weekly word. Love you. Bye. Oh, that was good, good, good.
And what? And all my worldly goods with thee I share. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
How to act, Marvin? She don't know how to act, y'all. This is my youngest sister, Monica. She a real clown.
Are you live?
No, this ain't live, but it's gonna go on my YouTube. Anyway, that's her. Yeah, that's a shock on her face. You better act like a star.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Chop, chop, real smooth.